What is up, YouTube? What is up, Christian College family? So we have Senator Ted Cruz firing, man. Let's get straight to the video. Not gonna waste your time.
In your court, what matters more, the rights of individuals or your political ideology?
I apply the law to the facts.
I asked a question, which matters more?
Well, my political ideology doesn't matter at all.
Okay, so I don't believe you. And I think this case demonstrates that.
Do you see how she tried to evade the question like that? Why do these people do this? Just answer the question like the man gave it to you. He said, do you think your political ideology comes before people's rights? You should have said, no, my political ideology doesn't trump people's rights. Either yes or no. You could have just said that. But she was trying to bring this, that in here. We don't need that. We just need you to answer the question.
You are willing to subjugate the rights of individuals to satisfy your political ideology. This case involves a male defendant who raped a 9-year-old boy. Was he guilty of that?
Yes, the petitioner pled guilty to that.
Okay, so he raped a 9-year-old boy. He also raped a 17-year-old girl. Was he guilty of that?
He pled guilty. The petitioner pled guilty to that crime as well.
So was he guilty?
I hope so, because she pled guilty to it.
He was a he when he did this.
That's correct.
1 year after being released again, he was convicted of having child pornography. Is that correct?
I'm unclear on exactly the time frame.
Look at this demon right here. You know what he did? You know what that man did? Why are you trying to cover for a man that raped a 6-year-old, raped a 17-year-old, and has child pee on his computers? This is the man you're defending because of your ideology. You want to make everybody inclusive. No, ma'am. Those people are not inclusive to society. They're supposed to be in jail. I'm sure he's in jail, but these people are trying to. It's like they want them out of jail, bro. That's what it feels like. It's like they want them out of jail. They want these people out of jail. How's that possible? How do you want someone that has done this heinous crimes towards individuals, and you want this person to be free? You could see in the eye that she wants that man to be free, or she or he, or whatever these demons call them.
That you're at, but the petitioner was convicted of distributing child pornography.
Child pornography that was images of adults violently raping children.
Abhorrent conduct.
Okay.
For which there are real victims.
And this individual, 6'2", biologically a man. A minute ago you said that when this man decided that he was a she, you said this individual was, quote, I wrote it down, sober and entirely a female. That phrase struck me as remarkable. Did this individual have male genitalia?
I think what I said, or at least what
that is a verbatim quote, entirely a female.
Sorry, what I meant to say was hormonally a female.
Okay, but that's not entirely. Did this individual have male genitalia?
Yes.
So you took a 6'2" serial rapist, serial child rapist with male genitalia, and he said, you know, I'd like to be in a women's prison. And your answer was, that sounds great to me. Let me ask you something. The other women in that prison, do they have any rights?
Is that a question you're asking me?
Yes, the other women in that prison, do they have any rights?
Of course.
Do they have the right not to have a 6'2" man who is a repeat serial rapist put in as their cellmate?
Senator Cruz, I considered the facts presented to me, and I reached a decision based on what the law
I asked
is.
you a question. Do they have a right not to have a 6'2" man who is a serial rapist put in as their cellmate? Do those women have a right to that?
Every person who's incarcerated has the right to be safe in their space.
But you didn't think so. You didn't think so. And in fact, I'm going to give some quotes from your order because Senator Kennedy is right. This is not a judge's order. This is a political activist. By the way, the beginning of your order says, at birth, people are typically assigned a gender. I got to say that would astonish a lot of Americans. A lot of Americans think you go to the hospital, a baby is born, and congratulations, you have a little boy, a little girl. The assigned a gender, I know you went to Brown, but it sounds like it's in a college faculty lounge with no bearing on reality. The Bureau of Prison argued what I'm saying right now, that if you put this person in a female prison, there will be a risk of sexual assault to the women. And you know what you did? You said you didn't care about the women. Have you dealt, in what universe is someone who is a serial repeat child rapist not at a risk of reoffending?
Senator, as I do in every case.
Okay, I know you've been told to repeat the line, I follow the law. I asked a question. In what universe is someone who is a serial repeat child rapist not at risk of reoffending?
Sir, I looked at the facts that were before me in this case. All of the evidence, including the statements of every warden who had supervised this petitioner.
I have to say, if I were the father of one of those women, and you decided that my daughter's cellmate was going to be a 6'2" man who over and over and over again committed violent sexual assault, I would say the entire justice system is absurd, and it is clear on your record your political ideology matters a heck of a lot more than the rights of those women that you endangered. I think you're a radical, and I think you have no business being a judge.
She doesn't. Stupid demon. Why'd you bring a rapist toward? Like, what the freak is wrong with these people, man? What's wrong with these demons, bro? And she's probably married too. The husband's probably a demon as well, or a beta. What do you guys think about this, man? Why do these people act like this? You bring a rapist towards inside a woman's jail or women's prison? What? And even if he didn't rape nobody, the woman in there would have raped him. Think about it. The woman in there haven't had contact with a man for how many years now? Do you think these women are not horny? Man, I'm done talking about it, man. Tell me what you guys felt about it in the comments. All right, tell me.